football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Florida Gators, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Be looking for.
Just because I feel like we've seen 7s, we've seen 6s, we've seen 11s, we've seen 4s.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to go for a big one. Snatches it on the right. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk. You have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Steps away to find some room. He'll take another shot here. He's got it down the left side. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry up. With the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And in that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Touchdown, Gators! They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Give to the back. Couldn't fight it. Receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history between these two teams, because even when there were 2 divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing. And
going for it all. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for space. It's Raymond. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They want to run this quarterback. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Steps away. Slings it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the first down.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the first down. Execution on the fake punt, baby.
The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he cruises. The inside handoff. Past the first down marker and still running. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Forced out of the pocket. It's complete to the right. And the defense drags him down.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Now he's going to break the pocket. Looking left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed to... And now this offense will take the field again. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Trying to take it back. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. On the option. Now the toss. Got enough for the first down. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Florida! Great job by the back on the option. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a... He'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. There he goes. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just...
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Raymond. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Gator. Nice. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Raymond. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Caught in the backfield, it's Raymond. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Snags it quickly on the left. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move. Got the 1st down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Throwing on the run. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that.
He'll take a shot. And he's got it in the end zone for him. This offense has it with really good field position. Going right to work up top. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Calls his own number. Slithers into space. Steered out. At about the 36-yard line, a big pickup, and they are threatening.
Brings up fourth down.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Timeout, Florida.
They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep.